Hello everyone, Owen here from Gaming with the Cooler. We are back to playing some Return of Reckoning. I have not been playing for the last little bit, and well, that's shitty for me. And yeah, the guild has done a great job. These guys have been leveling up like crazy. We are now sitting comfortably at rank 5, creeping towards rank 6. We have gained a number of standard bearer titles. We got a warped battle standard, but hey, it's a battle standard. And we also gained a tactic slot. What tactic slots would we want? I honestly think gaining renown is where it's going to come down to in the end. That sweet 5% renown bonus. Getting more resources. But I think we'll leave it for now. And we'll do a vote on what it is that people in the guild want. Can I do posts yet? I know I can do a calendar. We can make guild events. We can do all kinds. Go. Perfect. Right. So, yeah, I've got a bit of rest experience. It looks like we're not worried about anything attacking us, so I'm going to just start joining up and doing some groups. And we're going to head back out to the areas. Let's see here. I forgot I have my sweet, sweet boar, who makes things a little bit faster. I think I'm all set right now. I don't have any items or anything like that that I'm waiting on. My gear's as good as it can be for what level I'm at. Oh, there's a new hat that I should be saving up for. What rank do I have to be to get it? Oh, either way, Blood of the Black Cairn. Let's go do some PvP. Oh, what is this one? Capture 5 points. Try and capture and hold them all, but in order to do this, your men must control 2 areas nearest to your spawn, and then capture the crossroads. Okay, so we've got to take the 2 that are closer, then the middle, then the far 2. That's pretty cool. We're going to do the heel roar, and we're going to get ready. I have put in a few mods to clean up what the screen looks like here. So that's a thing. Let's make sure we can grab this. Perfect. 9 seconds until we go. Look at this. This is clearly High Elf Town. Everything's all clean. The orchard is open for capture. And I go cap this one. Why did my whole team go left? We have to cap this guy too. Maybe destruction is just stupid. I guess if they're all at crossroads and we win the crossroads fast, we don't have to worry about these. But at least I can say that I contributed to the success of our team. Who's in my team? Is it just me? Is everybody in groups? God damn. Alright, well let's give them some of the smacks. My shield up, walk into the middle here, break that little dwarf's legs, stay on target, gotta hold the banner. It's weird going from like the top of the pile to the bottom. Oh wow, they neutralized our other 2 points. Man, our team's fucking bad at this. Oh my god. Like, why are we pushing? We're literally losing right now. Wait, how do we have score? I am so confused. probably somebody over here. Oh, maybe not. There we go. And then we've got somebody over there capping the orchard. So we can head back towards the center. Did we... Oh, we just haven't capped it yet. There we go. Almost got it. Hey, get out of here. Fling you all away. Shields up so we don't die, because it's going to be just me holding the zone. This is bad. Okay, we're getting totally overwhelmed now. I have a lot of teammates near me, but I have way more enemies. Somebody's doing a fantastic job keeping me alive, though. I need to start attacking this guy. Oh, we're holding the crossroads. Perfect. I just gotta stay on point. Do a roar to get a little bit of bonus action point recovery. You son of a bitch. I mean, we're holding them off. This is working. We're scoring tons of points. None of them have tried to go in and back cap us. Oh, filthy little slayer. Nice. Need all of those. I'll just keep holding the line. I mean, I guess there's a value for a Black Orc. You can just stand on the objective, and they can't kill you. And then you do nothing but cause slow effects. Do I have any tome tactics? No. No, I don't. Hey, that guy's got the right idea. If we zip up the hallway. Do we take the tower at the same time? Oh my goodness, we neutralized it, yeah. Because they can't take the crossroads if we hold the fountain and the tower, or at least the fountain, because they need to hold both of theirs. I see a Black Orc too. Yep. Cool. 5 capped. Won't be much longer now. Get back in here and start beating up Swords Masters, I guess. There's a lot of people that roll Swords Master. I wonder if they're... Oh, I'm getting messages. Did I get a message from this guy? Can I get a kill? Can I get a kill? Just one. I haven't gotten a kill yet this game. Yeah, I was involved. Here, Mr. Swordsmaster, hold my hand. We'll be best friends. Alright, I wanted to go back to the crossroads anyway. Uh-oh, this is looking grim. This could be the end of Zombie Shakespeare. Oh, and they're knocking me down and throwing me back into their teammates. Alright, well, I just stall for a few seconds, and there you go. Have Ash and I stopped filming as Mini Wargaming has? Basically. I do have a plan for that, though. There's a bunch of Tabletop Simulator games that I'm thinking I'm going to stream starting tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And we do have a few games that we had already filmed that have yet to come out, but otherwise I think that's what's happening as well. The other side of the coin, though, is that unlike Mini Wargaming, the studio that we have is not a public operation. But it is what it is. You gotta stay safe. And Ash has his kids that, in all fairness, will likely infect me, is the direction that that's going to go. So, I don't really want to get sick. I probably won't do it. But for now, we'll play games. Anyone jump on the guild? I did post. Nope, nobody's on. That's okay. This came out of nowhere. Because I felt bad. I said I was going to be back last night, and then I didn't come back. I had some stuff come up, and then I was just too tired by the end of it. So we're definitely going to be streaming today. We'll stream more tonight. Oh my god, we got to get over there. He needs our help. You don't have to win, buddy. You just need to... Hey, good job, Squig. So we're about to win. Just keep them off the objective a little bit longer. Tick for 10 points. One more tick. We got it. Nothing they can do now. Bam. Sweet. I didn't do shit this game, but I helped. And I'll take my bonus 71,000 experience. Did I get more experience than everybody? I did. Oh no. This Black Orc got a lot too. I bet you he was the other guy taking objectives. I feel like you get a bonus based on, well, there's a level up. Sweet, sweet level 19. Have you been sent home from work, or do you count as a key worker? My current job has now closed, and I have been laid off. That said, I'm starting a new job, new position at a new location on the 6th, and then I become a key worker. So, you know, that's how she goes. This week was amusingly actually my vacation. Originally because obviously I was going to go to Adepticon, so I had booked this off like 8 months ago. So I'm on vacation right now, and then next week I'll be laid off, and then the following week I'll be back at work. Unless something even crazier happens, but the place I'm going to be working at is very, very unlikely to shut down. So I will be off to work. And all fairness, I'm glad. I have a pretty good constitution. I'm confident I'll be okay in the outcome of this. I'm more worried about me infecting other people, and so like my girlfriend and I have taken steps so that I don't infect them and I don't see my family, so that's how that goes. So I'm not too worried about interacting with the public other than me infecting them. So make sure you get your mask, make sure you have those things. I know there's a lot of talk about that. Anyway, if you want to talk about disease and sickness, there's a million channels that are exploiting it. We're just here to play games and entertain and have fun, and we'll play video games together. So we'll all download this free game and play together, because why not? With nothing else to do. I guess you could work on miniatures if you want to be that guy. I love the Triumph of Treachery game. You played as Nagash and Steve crushed your dream at the end of the game with a card. That was so long ago. I don't even remember. Years? 5, 6, 7 years ago? That's a long time ago. do miss the double XP, though. I guess I have double XP right now on this one. I don't know what's going on where I'm sometimes... Doomfist Crater. Alright, what's this one? Single capture location with 3 Doomfist ore. Carry the ore will augment the point. Gains from kills and capturing the center platform will give you realm points towards victory. Carrying the ore grants 25% more damage, but you must continuously slay players to retain its power. Neat. Oh, and it just started. Shit. Let's get the quest. Let's get in there. Do we get another bunch of parties in this group? It doesn't look like it. So we're already off to a bit of a rockier start. Get out of here. Get our buffs up. There we go. Whoa, that little Slayer needs to get slowed down. Here, hold hands with me. We'll be friends. I may not be the toughest, but I'm tougher than my teammates are. And so you not moving around and killing them, big deal. There we go. Come on. Come on. Yes, we got him. Now I die. Dead. And they definitely took the crater. Where the hell is my team? Oh, we're all just scattered. Maybe someone's going for one of the bad, or one of the balls? I don't know. All right. I like our strategy of neither taking the sides or the middle. I wonder how this one's gonna play out. Just dead. Oh, well, hopefully this one ends quickly, because this is terrible. Now I have to grind shit for it. Alright, let's go get a murder. Oh, they're already here. The Alliance, or the whatever the fuck these guys are called. Alliance of Order. Oh my god, I'm just dead. Not a chance. Keep at it, healers. You're trying. I appreciate it. Here, let me swing away. The big thing I find with this game is I always want to just be playing every class. I want to be like, this game I wish I was the healer. And then this game I wish I was tougher, and I wish I could kill more. Like, no matter which class I play, I always just want to be all of the classes. So clearly I should play a Disciple of Cain, who is all of the classes in one. That does enough DPS, also does healing, also gets tanky because it can heal. Alright, time to go die on the hilltop. I'm attacking this turret, but fuck that turret. Yay! Like nobody got experience because it went so slowly. I got 1,000. Jesus. I didn't even look to see what skills I might have gotten at rank 19. Yeah, armor reduction is still probably the way to go. Guild invite. Knob Turk. There we go. I gotta close the blinds. It is much too bright in here. I can like barely see the screen on these dark places. Ugh. There we go. And there we go. Did that work? I don't think he got the invite. Or is he already in our guild? Am I just losing it? Ah, there we go. Promoted to member, so you can invite people as well. And you're rank 16, so we can queue up as a group. High Pass Cemetery. That scenario sucked balls if I remember correctly. And now we're off to go find the correct merchant. I think is over here. I think you booted me from the clan and invited me again. I mean, that sounds about correct. Ah, yes. Logren's Forge. A scenario that most people kind of figured out how to play. Like, you'd think at tier 2, having played this game enough to get to rank, like, 16 to 29, you'd have figured out how to actually score on these scenarios. Hey, we're in the same group. Perfect. I'm going to put you on save to runs. Nope, that wasn't for you. That was for Knob Turk. And then roar. And then mount up. And we've already taken the axe. So let's just take the mid. They took the anvil. And 30-second lockdown. Hey, and I can target the anvil this game. Alright, we're already off to a better start. Don't mind me, everyone. I'm just flipping this. Ah, God damn it. Well, we're not going to stop him this time. Oh, God. Well, I'm going to slow you down. I'm going to slow you down. You can stay with me, good friend. We have no damage. We cannot kill a warrior priest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us? Yeah, we're fucked. This game, this will not go well. Oh, are we gonna get one kill? Yeah, we did. Okay, so clearly, I'm starting to notice a pattern here, guys. I think I need to go level my witch elf, because... Oh, fuck. I think we need some deeps. How come when I see Clarence playing with Ash, he's not as chilled out than when you are playing with Ash? I think Clarence is pretty chilled out. I don't know, man. That sounds like it's just like your opinion. We gonna get it? Oh, fuck you. Give us our free points. No. 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 Oh, I can't get to him. Ah, son of a bitch. Oh well, at least it'll end faster this way. Because we are 100% not winning this scenario. I'm getting brutalized by something. Oh hey there, Knight of the Blazing Sun. There we go. Just let them have it. We don't have to do this anymore. We can't kill any of these people. Like, even their healers and their DPS, we cannot kill them. Obnoxious. Obnoxious. Like, we're tough. Like, our team can tank pretty well. But it doesn't mean anything. Like, between our healers and our survivability. But we can't down anybody. Like, this one Knight of the Blazing Sun. 1, 2, 3. Like, how many healers do we have here? 1, 2. No, that's a damage. That's a healer. Maybe we can pick up some DPSs when we leave this scenario. Unless maybe somebody else came on? No. Oh, I kicked him out. Yeah, he was already in. Oops. Just let it end. wonder why that is that the renown rank is so important. I guess it's because you get gear. Hey, you got a decent amount of experience from that one. Did I? Yeah, me too. Not bad. Look at my healing. And I'm a black orc.
Paid for in blood. And one coin was to believe change your goods for gold. A coin for the bird god.
I think I'm over here with the pores.
Next spot. A fine deal.
Oh, all the way to this end.
Plunder what is sold. Use it well.
I actually think that's a better axe than what I'm currently using.
Carry more well.
Let's see what else we got in
Goods for gold.
Requires rank 10? Oh, those are great axes. That's why.
Quest spot.
Here we go. Rank 20. And renown 19. To start getting better weapons. I'm only 17. And I am almost 19, or rank 20. But I'm going to need a bunch more resources here. I've already got this set of gear, because I bought that before. What do I have for tokens? Oh, and I got a really interesting great axe that I can use at 31. Well, that's cool. 31. Oh, 31. I was thinking 21 for a second there and was like, oh yeah, that's not too far away. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Might as well sell that helmet.
Use it well.
And, yeah, I guess nobody wants to join our little party. That's unfortunate. Do I switch? Well, no, Nobturk's higher. He's 16. And I'm only 10 on my Witch Elf. Eek got to 27. Just crushing it. The hell are these? Mannequins? The last days of this game. They had all these little, like, followers and shit that you could get. And they all turned into, like, pay real money to get it and stuff like that. It was really lame. I can switch off to my chop up, but that's only level 5, I think. I mean, we could do that. Oh, it's already started. Well, shit.
Raven God, go.
Alright, let's do it. How are we doing in this game? It just started, so we're pretty even. Oh, well. Hello there. You're in my range. I can fight you. And I have a healer. And now a second orc. Nice. Way to stay alive. Alright, so we need to take the fortress, because if we can hold the barracks in the fortress, we win the scenario. But I think our whole, like, posse just died, because I don't see very much red out there. Oh, somebody's over there taking the lighthouse. Which is stupid, because once again, if you can hold the fortress... Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, we're gonna die up there, buddy. Ah, we got more people coming. Alright, let's go. Hello, friends. I'm here for you, though, warrior priest. The rest are just bonus. Where is... Oh, he's already dead. Okay. That's not a good sign. Knobtrick went down, which means it was probably this fucking white lion. Need some damage out on him. Oh, shields up. Oh, we're going down. And we're down. Did that guy going for the lighthouse do it? No, he died too. That's bad. Did I watch Star Wars Mandalorian? I did watch most of The Mandalorian. I think I watched the whole thing. What did I think of Star Wars Mandalorian? It was like fine. I'll be honest, I'm pretty ambivalent with shows that end that are like status quo, and I know it wasn't quite like that, but it still felt pretty like. And now this, I don't know. It was fine. It was fine. I don't care for television. Let me just put it that way. The last thing I was interested in was Game of Thrones, and that died in season 5. Yeah, get those dukes up. Alright, we did that. Where is this? Okay, there they are. There's the Bright Mage. We'll watch for him. Alright, we got somebody over there. We've got a Witch Elf on the Engineer, which is also good. If I keep hitting this Warrior Priest, she can't heal them. I'm kind of worried though, because it's looking like they're not able to kill those guys back there. And now I'm dead. Do you think Game of Thrones was overdone and also finished badly wrong? I think Game of Thrones had a lot going for it for like 3 seasons. And then it got a little shaky. It started to really like... The quality started to really slide in a way that I feel wasn't obvious enough for folks. And then by season 5, it was like well and truly like spiraling. And then 6, 7, or 6, 7, 8, or whatever it was, like the whole show was just done at that point. I was laughing by the end. Like, end of season, was it 7 seasons or was it 8 seasons? I cannot remember for the life of me right now. But the season prior to the last season, it was like, oh, this show is done. When he got on the dragon and they all like went north of the wall, and it was just a mess. Hey, our team has showed up. Nice done, guys. That was some damage. Eight seasons. Yeah, okay. So season 7, when they go north of the wall and everything just gets stupid, that's a rank 30 Night Witch Elf, eh? I'm also looking at characters for who looks cool at the end. That would be a cool looking character. Stay a while, Mr. White Lion. Yep, you're dead. And then, see, this warrior priest knows to stay on the objective. There we go. I know there's a new Lord of the Rings coming out. I'll be honest, I have not looked at it too much to see like what it actually entails. I mean, these witch elves are fucking butchering these guys. Or is that a Choppa? No, he's a Black Orc with a two-hander. Black Orc with a two-hander. Maybe it is just the Black Orcs. Maybe I can do damage if I Change it up. I kind of like being a pylon, though. Let's throw sticks at this guy. Yeah. Yeah. Man, Knobjerk, you're getting beat up this game. Every time I look, I just see that you've gone down again. That sucks. We did lose the barracks. I don't know if we can win this now. Like, even if we hold the barracks and the fortress, maybe? We might have to decap the lighthouse, though. But we cannot lose the fortress. If we lose the fortress, we lose, so... It's going to be close, though, if we can keep this going. It's so close to getting decapped, too. That's bad. Ah, that's going to end it. Because they're going to cap it, and then they'll get a plus 25 for capturing the barracks. And there it is. Ah, lame. We were doing well at the end there. Let's get some kills. Yep. Ah, renown rank up. That's good. Not the end of the world. Do you think we'll film more of the Lord of the Rings game? Probably. I'm a big fan of the Lord of the Rings miniature game. The only problem is that I have a very small collection. I only have a bit of Rohan stuff. And Rohan isn't really the army that I would play by choice. It was a case of the Pelennor Fields came out, and Ash and I just kind of bought in on it. And that was what I played because that was what there was. And they're not bad. Like, I think they're neat, and I like cavalry armies, but I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of them. Maybe I just need to play more. Really figure out how the game works, because I didn't really do that. I just kind of was like, yeah, I'm having fun. Goodbye. Man, I'm almost level 20 now. I guess if nothing else, I'll clear out some of my rest. Oh, you leveled up. On level. Perfect. Which army would you want to play? I always liked the Easterlings. I like the gold armor phalanx dudes, but I feel like their playstyle is not the way that I'd want to enjoy it that way. The other options would be potentially... Oh, there's a renowned trainer right here. I got 50 seconds. I want to buy... What did I upgrade already? My wounds. Because I went just straight. I only have 7 available. I can't afford anything anyway. Let's roll. But I feel their gameplay style wouldn't really accommodate the way I like to play with either swarms or maneuvering. Unless you can play their cav. I've seen their heavy cav is pretty cool, but I didn't look too much into it. Obviously, Harad with the elephants. Oliphants are awesome, and I would play with Oliphants just to try and... Whether it's good or bad, they're super cool looking, so that would be one part of it. I shouldn't be doing that. I should be... Now that's not boggered off. Where are you? There you are. Guard. Buff. Mount. Let's roll. We're off to a good start. The bridge has fallen. That is a lot higher than I thought it would be. Oh, well, we don't take any damage. Okay. Alright, let's get in there and get that objective. It's like the game started, and there's a bunch of guys here, and then all the destruction players just zoned in it later on. They have a lot of DPS. Hey, that guy just leveled up. No. You little Slayer son of a bitch. I mean, Slayers are cool, I'll be honest. Maybe a Choppa. Can I play a Choppa? Do you think you ever do what Ash is doing and become a gamer as a full-time job? Honestly, no. I really wouldn't likely do it. I super appreciate people who are willing to toss me a few bucks on Patreon for the videos that I make. Hopefully they enjoy it. That's kind of the idea. It's like, if you like it, toss a few bucks. If not, then don't. Whatever. But I'm gonna make them kind of on my own, in my own way, at my own pace, around my normal life. Which is why it was all set up in such a way that people aren't getting charged if nothing's going on. Would I want to do it all the time? No, mostly because it's going to result in me really resenting it. I don't like having like exhausting schedules and things like that if I don't have to do it. And if I was doing it as a full-time position, I would never not work. And that's not something that I would enjoy. That said, my new job is a little bit more flexibility, or has a bit more flexibility as far as time and responsibilities. Hey, we crushed that one. I think I leveled up. Hells yeah, I did. Rank 20. Shablam. Yeah, so I would really want to do something. My new job is going to be more flexible, so I will be able to post more content and make more set scheduled events. Like, one of the reasons I couldn't do the live shows on a regular schedule anymore with my current position was I was constantly changing start times. So for example, I would work one day, let's say like a Sunday, and I would work from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. 7:30ish, because I have to stay a bit late. That's just the way it is. But then Monday morning I'd start at 5. Well, there's no way to do a Sunday show. And then next week on the Sunday, I'm off. And then the following week, I start at 7 a.m. on Sunday. And that made it a hell of a time to try and to really do that. You're doing a great job as Ash's lost son in his videos. I mean, I guess there's that. He's not that much older than me, for the record. Knobtruck's already in a scenario. Oh, I guess he hasn't X'd out of it. I'll give him a sec. Thick Dad Bod 69. What a name. Find it easy playing against Ash, as you have some idea how he mind work in games. To be honest, I'm the bigger problem with mind games than he is. I think you guys actually get a lesser example of me playing games when I play him, because he knows I'm up to shit all the time. Like, every play is mixed in with like half truths and like, is this actually a thing that I want to accomplish or is it not? Certain games that really exemplifies that, like Infinity, it ends up harder because he knows what I'm up to, and he knows the way I talk about it, where he just doesn't listen to me and does what he wants anyway. Whereas players who don't know me as well will listen to my advice, because often I do actually just try and tell my opponent, like, hey, this is what I'll probably do, but I'll do it in such a way that people just don't believe me. And that results in them getting beat up in those games. I leveled up. What did I get? Challenge. Challenge all opponents in front of you, making monsters hate you more, while challenge your opponents deal 70% damage to everyone other than you. That's awesome. That is a great tank ability. We're going to take changing the plan out of there. Put that in the rotation. There we go. Whereas playing against Ash, he just tends to play what he wants. Like, I enjoy this, therefore I'm going to play this. Or something that he hasn't played in a while. Like, it's why we rotate games so bad, like, so much. It'll just be a case of, like, I'm bored of this, let's play something different. Or I'm bored of that. Let's play something different. So that's kind of how that goes. It's good times though. Yeah, if nothing else, it's always a challenge because it means that I have to try and win much more down to like regular tactics. I think it makes dice more relevant in our games, where neither of us is going to make a like obviously bad play, and so it becomes a lot more of like who rolled well, who didn't roll well, because we both know what the other person's trying to do. There's not very many surprises of like, oh, I didn't expect you to have that in your list or to do that. It's much more like this was a success and this was not a success, and that's going to determine the outcome of the game. Except for when we try something new, then it's like who knows what's going to happen. I'll be playing games with Ash. Just looks like you don't give a shit if you win or lose. I don't give a shit if I win or lose. I'll be totally honest. I mostly like I care about winning to the extent that like yeah, it's kind of enjoyable to win, but I have like really specific terms that I want to win on. Like I don't want my opponent to get screwed. I want to win with my opponent knowing full well that it's coming, and that's just the way it's going to be. So to give you an example, I want my opponent to have an understanding of everything in my army when I go to play. I don't want to gotcha my opponent. Now, if the bounds of the rules include gotchas, so for example, Infinity has a TO mechanic where you don't deploy the model and they suddenly get revealed. I'm okay with doing that to beat somebody, but at the beginning of the game, I will also tell my opponent that, hey, have you played against my faction before? Do you know what my faction does? Now, knowing that, you know that there's a potential for me to have X or Y unit that does X or Y thing. Not saying I have it, but just be aware that it's out there. Because I want them to be aware that that exists. I'm not going to tell them where it is. I'm not going to tell them if I have it. But that's the kind of stuff that I try and do to make my games just a little bit more... One, I find them more exciting for myself. And I like I said, I want the games to go well for my opponents. Like, yeah, people get frustrated when they lose. And I get frustrated when I lose, especially when I make a mistake. Sure you should be jumping around like that, given your history of getting stuck on terrain? I mean, I got stuck on this, like, what, 5 times right there, just running in circles? Wait a second. Are we able to join now? Is Knobtruck out? Oh, he is. Okay, perfect. I think I just pushed the button too quickly. Yeah. So, there you go. Hopefully that kind of answers your question about how I feel about winning. Obviously, I would prefer to win, but I also prefer to win under, like, certain... And the other thing, too, is I don't want to win just copying something. So, for example, net listing is something that I'm pretty hard opposed to. I like to make my own plans and look what I go in and try and break down what it is that functions and how it functions, and then play with that. It's why I break games a lot, because I tend to not take what's on face value of what is objectively, like, what looks good and what isn't good. But then the problem is that, like, you can end up with a situation where some skew or something that you maybe didn't originally think about. Oh, are we not in the same group? No, he's not even in this game. Might have missed the pop. Oh well. It is what it is. Or I joined solo because I wasn't paying a lot of attention. I hope that's not the case. Now I believe that this one, you capture both, and then you get a bonus or something? A lot of what I just described is also why Infinity is so much my favorite game. Because it really lets you play with whatever you want, in whatever combination you want, and then there's so much flexibility in the way the games can be played, in that, like, terrain placement, model placement, which models activate, what actions you do within those activations. You have that one person you don't want to play because you know that their list is broken. Well, see, what do you mean by broken list? Um, that's kind of the question, because I don't actually get behind the idea that there are broken lists in most games. Um, to give you an example, the current shenanigans going on in 40k, where like a thing comes out and therefore it is broken and OP and there's no way to counter it. I don't necessarily believe that. I don't know, for example, like I'm not going to tell you that like, oh well, Iron Hands are so good and here's what you can do to make it so Iron Hands don't win. I don't know what the counter is, but I do know that nobody has invested the thousands of hours of effort it would take to build playtest every possible combination of other things that could result in countering that army. Whether it's and remember, countering an enemy army doesn't mean like shooting them off the board turn one. All it means is that they're no longer capable of winning the scenario or winning the game. And what that means for some people, like they always are visited or viewing it in a I'm going to kill all my opponents kind of view, but that's not really the way you should look at it, because that's not necessarily how you win. Makes it easier to win. So yeah, that's kind of my stance on it, is I just don't believe that that got done. And imagine that, but stretch it out to any game system. Like, oh, this is overpowered. Well, is it? What happens if you bring this, this, and this? Like, okay, Iron Hands are really good. What if I just brought 800 orcs? Is there Dreadnought who can do X amount of damage per turn, capable of surviving? And while it's true that he can reduce all of this damage, can I do enough damage just through rolling 5 million dice? No, get out of there. It's not for you. Somebody push the button. Don't let them have both. Come on now. God damn it. You're so bad at this. Is that witch elf nearby? Nope. 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 Yes. Oh my god, we are so screwed. Dead. You should always go for the kill. See, but killing isn't winning. Unless killing is winning, in which case, like, okay, fine. You should be doing that. What's that? In 8th edition, my brother write me a tile list with 3 hammerheads. Tyranid. What the fuck? My brother write me a tile list with 3 hammerhead, and it also made a Tyranid list that with the right dice rolls could charge the first turn. No one wanted to play us. I mean, fair enough. But like, you can counter that. What happens if they play each other, right? Like, hey, this one has 3 hammerheads and it's a lot of firepower and blah blah blah. Well, if you screen it with fire warriors, then the charging doesn't really matter, and then vice versa. If you go first and they don't get to charge, you just shoot them off the board. Like, it's how these games go. I mean, 40k is not a good example. I don't think 40k is a very good game. I think 40k is a fine game if you want to just like play and have fun moving models around and rolling lots of dice. I think that's what 40k is. And like, you can disagree with me and think that like, no, it's actually a tactical masterpiece. You just don't know because you haven't gotten into it as much as you could have. I just don't think that's true. Any game that gets rid of movement becomes a game of just rolling X amount of dice effectively is the way you're going to win. Stop chasing me. I don't want it. Also, why am I not getting healed? And also, if not healed, then how come we haven't killed this fucking guy? Oh my god, more of them are arriving. I'm dead. Like, I don't think 40k essentially is a tactical game. I think 40k is a list building game, and then you have to watch it play out. Turn 1 charges is the reason I had a hard time getting into AOS for so long. Yeah, I mean, obviously you guys know my history with AOS, where I didn't exactly pick it up right away. Let's put it that way. But over time, especially as the updates have come out for it and models have changed for it, I think AOS is the stronger game than the two, if only because how you play your list matters more in AOS than in 40k. And so it's not all about just like who created the most hyper effective list. And that's why I like it more. Because like it's true that you might have a suboptimal list, but you can actually play in a way that will mitigate that. Whether you can take risks based on whether or not you're going to get the free turn next turn, whether it's spacing properly to hold scenarios down, whether it's proper use of command points to buff your guys in just the precise way to make it so you don't just die. I am definitely going to die. And the factions are a little bit more varied, where it's not just every faction does everything. I guess 40k isn't like that right now. Every faction in 40k shoots. The shooting in 40k is a mess. This stupid cat is gonna kill me, and it makes me sad. I don't want to die. Ah, dead. Even the Tyranids shoot, right? What? Even the orcs shoot. Even the orcs are the shooty list. I don't get it. And I mean, I don't get it from a why would you let it get to this point? Not from a why are people playing like that? Absolutely, people should play like it. It's incredibly effective. It is the way to play the game right now. Here we are. One of the worst examples I ever saw was one of the mini wargaming games. Beastclaw versus Vampires. Luca had his entire list on the far table edge and spent one turn buff legit straight along the table edge. Beastclaw turn 1 had full roster, turn 1 charge across the entire table, and had Luca tabled before his second turn. You die fighting, so it doesn't count. I guess there's that. I don't know how that would have happened outside of potentially a double turn. As far as killing all the vampire stuff. I do think that it raises questions about what was in that vampire army. Because, for example, ogres can body my entire goblin army. Like, you guys have seen them just kick the shit out of my goblins. So how do you get around that? Well, on one side, you just go, ogres OP, how am I supposed to fight these? Blah, 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 it's stupid. But the other side of the coin is you go, okay, how can I potentially screen to prevent things that are relevant from dying? And then in doing so, counterattack with what I've screened, or what units I used to screen, I should say. Man, my renown rank is really starting to lag. Did I level up again? Am I level 21? No, still 20. I just got like shit for experience that game. That sounds about right. Ah, he got the quitter buff. That's unfortunate. So it looks like he did just straight up miss the proc. That's okay. We can wait. I've been watching vampires actually for a little while. I was looking at an undead army. Not gonna do it though. I'm not gonna start another AOS army. I don't think. Not for a little while. Like I want to play a different army other than goblins. I bought in on the Caradron overlords a little bit, but I don't know what else to get with them. Like what I have exemplifies everything that they have. So I can buy more of the same and do the same thing more. And that wasn't something I really want to do. We'll see. The problem is like in Age of Sigmar, I don't feel there's a goblin army or like an army that's like the goblins in that you can play it in so many different ways. We'll see. Ah yes, the Overgrots. Or Overgids. It's the Gloomspite Overlords. I don't know what video games I'm looking to get into. I mean, I'm playing this. I'm probably going to play more Dark Omen tonight. Not necessarily on a stream, but just to play it, because I want to play it. Other than that, maybe Mechanicus. I picked that up because it was on sale. Oh yeah, there is a new release coming out this Saturday, or at least an announcement coming out this Saturday. I haven't heard anything about it. I don't get any kind of pre-info. Let me know when you can queue again. Dark Omen. Yes, the 1997 or 8 real-time strategy game. I streamed it last night. Not very many people saw that stream. It was very, like, on for an hour, off, done. And I'd, like, lost the campaign. That game is a hell of a game. That is a 90s game through and through. You cannot fuck around. Every scenario has to be played precisely and consistently, or you're gonna lose everything. And it's perfect. It's like right up my alley for what I kind of like. Because I'm not super good at video games. I just don't have it in me like I used to. But I enjoy that kind of thing where like permanent loss, permanent reduction. And the bigger part is you had a lot of options on how you wanted to respond to it, which I think is great. I thought of doing a Warhammer Total War 2 stream. I mean, I kind of thought about it. If you want to watch Total War Warhammer, just go watch Legend of Total War. He streams like 8 hours a day and then also puts out like a 20-minute Saving Your Disaster campaign or like top something. Like, if you want Total War Warhammer content, he's the guy to go watch because he knows it way better. Like, at best, I could do it and be like, hey, guys, watch me get my shit kicked in on Legendary. It was fun. Hooray. RPG session. Another thing I'll be streaming a bit of, like I had said earlier in the stream here, is some Tabletop Simulator stuff. I've noticed all of the groups are exploding with Tabletop Simulator shenanigans. Hey, queue's up. Legend Total War doesn't have your salty, cynical sarcasm. I don't know. He seems like a pretty salty guy. I think he's a lot more worried about it, though. I would put it that way. I watch a lot of his stuff, and he takes a lot of effort to really try and make entertaining stuff and stuff that is within the bounds of like YouTube and what Creative Assembly would want and all that kind of stuff. And like really worries about view count and that, or at least he says that he's worrying about them. Maybe he's not actually, and it's all like a persona, because that could be it too. You never know with people. What is the guy's name again? Legend of Total War. Go watch him. He's got great Total War 2 stuff. He has a pretty like aggressive tone, but fun to watch. What's the info to join the guild? Just toss me or any guild member a message. So once again, here's the roster. If you see a name here, so Eek is a pretty easy one to see. Nobturk, myself. If I'm ever streaming, obviously jump on, and then just /whisper Bogroff or one of my other characters, and I will give you an invite. Did you get in this time? I don't think you joined again. Can I get it still? Perfect. We took the landing right away. That's always a good sign. I do want to set it up so that the guild has got a recruit page open. I just haven't taken the time yet to set it up. There we go. Guild invite. What level are you? What level are you? I guess I'll see in a sec when he joins. 11. Perfect. Because we were going to switch to some lobies and do some lower PvP. Get wrecked. Come here, little iron breaker. I have come to kill this guy. They're healing him by, like, just enough to keep him alive. Nope. That was... God damn it. Alright, switch targets. Hit the Slayer. Oh, wait. I think all my teammates are dead. Block, block, block. Nope. Down I go. Well, I held them off for a little while. And then we lost everything. So what you're saying is you might be projecting a persona as well? I mean, I might be. You're going to have to guess whether or not you think me talking and how I show up on video is how I actually am. And, I mean, maybe. Go find someone who can talk about having met me in person and how I talk and act in, like, directly. And then make sure that you can verify that they're also not just putting up an act or lying to you. Good luck. I think we are going to take a pause, though, after this scenario. For probably an hour or so. I'm going to have some food, and I'm going to wait for the sun to not be glaring me in the face. Because I happen to have a, what is it, western-facing window. And as the sun's coming down here, it starts to really, really bother the eyes. Are my comments really me, or am I being bamboozled? You're being bamboozled. Let's be honest. These guys are gonna frickin' kill me. Oh, Jesus, dead. Or third option, go to Canada and stalk me. Yeah, good luck stalking me right now. I've been sitting in my house for like a week. $14, $13, $12. Are we winning? No. No, we're not winning. I just want to win a scenario. I think I've gotten every quest, and we haven't won any of them. Oh, we got the Reichland Hills. I can go cash that one in. And that ended that one. I got another 20,000 experience, at least. Ash doesn't play PC stuff. That's just how it is. And I don't care for Blood Bowl. So, for both of these reasons, there's not going to be an online Blood Bowl league. Right. Let's see if I can make my way over to the quest hand in. And then I'm going to get off a stream for a little while and log out. I need to promote... Nope. You to be a member so that you can invite people. So if anyone happens to jump on a little bit, Knobturk and Gazruk are both capable of inviting as well. I think when I log off, oh my god, I like can't see it all now. It's all just like sun reflection. Just want to hand in the quest. We're going from memory and slight outline of my mouse. But I'll be back on a lot tonight. Like I said, I really want to try and keep the streams going. I know people are bored at home. I'm bored at home too. So I want to play games. And we might as well play an MMO because everyone gets to play. This one's a free-to-play game, so if anyone wants to play, you're welcome to join. And if you don't want to play, you just want to hang out and paint models or talk and chat, by all means. I'm going to be hanging out and talking about miniature stuff. And we'll also play video games. And obviously, while we're doing this, we're ranking up our guild, we're leveling up characters, all kinds. Lots of progression in all kinds of directions here. I do need to get my friggin' paint going. What time is it over there? It is 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is what I live in.
You bring news?
I have opportunities for you.
Bam. Some more experience. I have earned 1 gold. They recently did an update where they added in the overtime achievements. They hadn't been a thing before, and they've now been added in. So now everything that involves like die X amount of times, do X amount of things, will be actual tome unlocks. So that's cool. I'd like to fill this out. That'd be really cool too. But with that, guys, I'm gonna log out here. I'm 4 hours behind. Yeah, so it's like 9:30 for you. So it'll probably be about 11:30 your time when I come back in. And closer to midnight for you there, Crown. Looks like a lot of people are European. Maybe we'll do streams earlier on then. I know tomorrow we're going to have a mid-afternoon for me, so 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time stream of a game of the A Song of Ice and Fire miniature game, played on Tabletop Simulator between Clarence and I. There'll be a post on Facebook for that later tonight. I think I've just gotten myself stuck. Damn it. Alright. That's where we're going to end it. Oh, no, it is straight up stuck. I gotta stop jumping. It's getting me in trouble in this game. See you later on this evening, guys.